I'm Donna Blanchard, and this is your ThinkTech news for Monday, March 16th, 2015. Early Sunday, Cyclone Pam tore through the island of Vanuatu with winds up to 185 miles per hour, leaving behind mass destruction and unconfirmed reports of dozens of deaths. The official toll of 24 killed seems to rise hourly as relief efforts continue on the archipelago. There is also a near-total communications blackout across the country, with power lines and phone circuits down. Officials in the capital have no way of knowing the scope of damage on the outer islands where the storm scored a direct hit. Many of the buildings and houses have been completely destroyed, President Baldwin Lonsdale told Reuters. More than 90% of the buildings have been destroyed. Vanuatu is a sprawling cluster of more than 80 islands, home to 260,000 people, about 1,250 miles northeast of the Australian city of Brisbane. Military flights from Aotearoa and Australia have been arriving with water, sanitation kits, medicines, and temporary shelters for the estimated 10,000 made homeless on the main island. France and the United States are also sending aid. Today, the president of the Seychelles called on the international community to wake up to climate change after the cyclone disaster in Vanuatu. Seychelles President James Michael said in a statement, "The cyclone, which has just struck Vanuatu, a sister small island state, with such catastrophic effects and the tragic loss of lives, is a clear manifestation of climate change, which some persist to deny. Today, it is the South Pacific. Tomorrow, it could be us," he added. His comments echoed those of Vanuatu President Baldwin Lonsdale today, who said climate change is contributing to the disaster in Vanuatu. Michael continued, "When will the international community wake up to the reality and put our efforts and resources to get a binding agreement to reduce global warming and sustain the survival of our planet?" In the wake of Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's unorthodox entree to address a joint meeting of the U.S. Congress 2 weeks ago, it looks as though the very close race for his job may be won by his center-left opponent, Isaac Herzog. In what looks like a Hail Mary pass for right-wing support, Netanyahu announced today that he would not permit a Palestinian state to be created under his watch if he is reelected, though he did hint previously that he would accept exactly that. Herzog, leader of Israel's Labor Party, favors reviving peace talks with U.S.-backed Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas. Herzog's centrist running mate, Tzipi Livni, was formerly a member of Netanyahu's conservative coalition government and handled negotiations with Abbas until they stalled last April. Herzog and Livni have accused Netanyahu of playing up fears over the Palestinians and Iran's nuclear program to distract voters from the high cost of living and other social issues, which, according to surveys, are Israelis' principal concerns. In an interview on CBS News Sunday, Secretary of State John Kerry suggested there could be a place for Syrian President Bashar al-Assad in efforts to reach a diplomatic solution to the Syrian conflict. The State Department and White House officials have further clarified Kerry's remarks today by insisting that the U.S. will never negotiate directly with Assad, edging away from comments made by Kerry and casting doubt on any immediate prospects for third-party talks to resolve Syria's civil war. During that interview, when asked whether the United States would be willing to negotiate with Assad, Kerry said, "We have to negotiate in the end." He also said that the United States and other countries, which he did not name, were exploring ways to reignite the diplomatic process to end the conflict in Syria. I'm Donna Blanchard, and this has been your ThinkTech News for Monday, March 16th, 2015. Ahui ho.